Hey collective, it's me, it's your girl. Remember that time is fluid, so whenever you see this message, it's when you're meant to see it. It's a general reading. It may not resonate with everyone, so please only take what resonates and leave the rest. This is part 2 of my package that came in the other day. It was supposed to be 2 pieces. This is the second part, so I'm opening it right here with you guys, okay? So let's see. Let's get this going. How y'all doing? I promised I would unveil this one while I'm online. So let's see. Alright. Wow. Fragile. Look, y'all. Ain't that beautiful? I know you can see the reflection from this. Look at that. I got my own crest, y'all. Look at that. Green, too. I love it. Oh, wow. Isn't that beautiful? Thank you. Thank you, Soul Tribe member. I appreciate you so much. This is the same lady that gave me that did the book for me, the book cover. Yeah, this was the second part of the gift. Yes. I love it. I love it. I love it. Thank you so much. It is so much appreciated. It really makes me feel special. It really does, because y'all know I'm grateful. Thank you, guys. Thank you. I wanted to share that with you guys. All right, let's get some messages here. All right. Okay. That's dope. That's dope. What's the message for the collective spirit? Happy Friday, y'all. Happy Friday. This year's almost done. We have regret here. Wow. What's this regret about, collective? I know that I cannot change the past. So you regret some choices you made? Something around love? Maybe you held on too long to something, right? With the regret in love, or you may have made a bad choice, but we have success here. On the other side of that, you have love and you have success, right? And then you have discipline, all right? So you're being asked to be disciplined, right? Get control of your emotions, be obedient, stability. Yeah, and this is going to bring you in happiness. I can accomplish what I set my mind to. I know that there's no greater goal than to love. And then right before that, love. So lead with love, right? Yeah, we may have lost some relationships or things didn't work out the way we hoped. Maybe we weren't ready for them, maybe they weren't ready for us, whatever the reason that they weren't in alignment. That's the reason, and they were supposed to be a lesson, and we were supposed to learn something about ourselves, right? How we behave in unfavorable decisions as well, not just how the other person is. We can always say the other person made us do it. The other person triggered us into an emotion that we were uncomfortable with, right? And then that in tow gives us the opportunity to make a new decision or to change the trajectory of the way we're going. We got victory on the bottom of the deck. Let's see what's going on with my collective spirit. Victory. Look, victory over obsessive, demonic, low vibrational behaviors. Yeah, maybe in the past you did regretful shit for love, right? You sacrificed for love. You did some things that you're not proud of for love, right? Thank you, Spirit. You may have done some things in love that you're not proud of, right? But listen, that's just over and done with. That's the past. Let it stay there. How do you want to live your life today? Move forward. And be disciplined, all right? You already know what got you in the jackpots in the past, so Avoid those pitfalls, right? There's more coming. Don't worry about it. There'll be another pitfall for you to fall in. You hear me? Stop following the same ones. So nice. What we got here? Listen. You're going to have to make a new decision. Some of y'all are still waiting for something to come to fruition when it comes to love, but you're still going down the wrong path. It's not going to happen, and you're still waiting. Yeah, some of you guys are feeling regret. Now, why did I fucking do this shit again, right? Why did I believe this person? Why didn't I, take another path? And, like, still waiting for that change. It's not going to happen because you're not in alignment. Hoo-wee. Somebody feel like they are in jail. Somebody could be in spiritual bondage, mental bondage, right? Somebody could be like really confused. I'm hearing they don't even understand why they still there, why they can't move away from a situation, why they can't let something go or leave somebody alone. It's because you're codependent on that person. You and that person have made a contract with each other that no matter what you guys were doing on your own, that you will always be that landing spot for each other. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's just a wrap. What we got here? Victim, sorrow, grief, and sadness. Yeah, this shit got you somebody sad. Somebody feel like they can't get out of something. They can't get out of that loop. Yeah. We got a beta female. Friendly, helpful, non-confrontational, reliable. That's what it is. This is like somebody's used to somebody's behavior, how somebody treats them. This is somebody that doesn't argue. When you do fucked up shit, they don't say nothing because they're confirmation. They're so, their self-esteem and self-confidence is so low that they allow you to walk all over them, right? This is somebody that no matter what the fuck you out here doing, they always take you back. They always make you feel comfortable, right? They don't argue with you. They don't ask you where you been and shit like that, right? So they made you, you became codependent on this energy. This person was always a landing strip for you. Whenever you were coming off your wild ass rides or wherever you been, this person would be there for you. You got the devil and the priest together. Somebody could be a high priestess. Somebody could be doing I heard love spells, binding spells on you. That's why you keep going back to this person. That's why this person never says anything, because they got you root. Somebody doing root work on somebody. I see somebody's feet being bound. I see somebody's feet can't move. They can't go, like past a certain area, something like that. Role model. This is somebody that you could see as a role model. Wow, this could be somebody that you see as a role model, or other people might see as a role model. This could be like a mother, a teacher, somebody that guides. This could even be somebody that's in the church or something like that. Take it how it resonates. What's going on here, Spirit? Love. I commit to practice seeing the good in all things. What's going on here, Spirit? What's going on for the collective? What's this message for the collective? Somebody realizing they went the wrong way. They sitting back still waiting for something to change. Ain't nothing gonna change. And it's also, this could be somebody that's expecting, this is like somebody's expecting somebody to come back. Yeah. Like, I'm telling you, whoever you're dealing with, it's like you always come back at a certain time. Whew. What is this? The collective message in reverse. You don't want to hear this. Somebody don't want to hear this shit. I'm getting the energy of somebody don't want to hear this. Like, they don't believe that that's what's going on. Okay. All right. I ain't gonna argue with you, and please don't put that in my comments either. We can both agree to disagree. What's going on here, Spirit? Yeah. The fuck I say? High Priestess in reverse. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. You can't trust this fucking person. This is somebody that could be a role model in the community. This is somebody that people could think they're very religious, very spiritual. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, but this is somebody that does dark shit. I'm telling you, somebody's been root working on somebody. Yep. This is why you can't never get past a certain way. You can go out, you can sleep around, you can get high, you can do all that shit, you can hang out with your boys, but you coming back here. But you're coming back here. And somebody trying to figure out, what the fuck, man? Every time I leave, nigga, I end up right back here, nigga. Yeah, listen. Somebody cut your shit loose. Ain't nowhere. You ain't going nowhere. They close all roads for you. And because of the only reason that this person is able to do this is because they play on your trauma. Some of y'all got really bad abandonment issues and codependency issues. Some of y'all watched y'all daddy run in and out y'all mama house, nigga, and had kids and women on the outside of the house, and your mama stayed. Taking high residence. Could be talking confirmation. Taurus in the reverse. I could be talking to a Taurus that doesn't that still has that abandonment, that trauma response, that trauma energy, that trauma cycle that they keep looping in. Listen, this is not your soulmate. But because this person makes you feel comfortable, this person allows you to go out and do dumb shit, and they still be there. They don't say nothing. They don't argue with you. They don't hold you fucking accountable. Let's go ahead, Spirit. And this is not about no damn love. This is about somebody loving their freedom, loving the fact that they can do what they want to, and when they done been out there and done ran themselves into the fucking ground, they got somebody to come back that'll accept them, that'll take them back in. Child, listen. What's going on here, Spirit? What's the message? We got a boss and a peace, harmony. Look, this is the price somebody has to pay to have a boss image, to look like they in boss status. They don't have no peace. They ain't got no harmony in their fucking life. It's a lot of chaos. It's a lot of arguments. It's a lot of blaming and accusations and shit like that. Yeah, 88 could be significant. What did I say? Somebody doing magic. Somebody doing candle magic on somebody as well. Ooh-wee. This could be somebody's... If this isn't not a spouse or girlfriend or something like that, or boyfriend, this could be somebody's parent. Take it how it resonates, because there's a child. This could be a baby mama. Okay? Take it how it resonates. It's somebody you have a child with that you're supposed to, or they're supposed to have unconditional. They probably do have unconditional love for you because they let you do what the fuck you want. But I don't feel like you. This is. Let me just shut up. Gift, reward, incentive. Present. So there's a gift. Yeah, you're not getting the success that you want, but there's a gift. But this is only going to come to you when you discipline yourself. Now, you're going to have to be the one to say, you know, I'm tired of the way my life is, and I'm tired of the way I'm living my life. This is not going to be a thing where somebody gets tired of you, because all you're going to do is transfer that energy to the next motherfucker. This has to be for you being disciplined and realizing that you're going down the wrong path. This is about you. This is where your obedience is going to come in. Let's see. Some of y'all are realizing that you ain't got no peace. You ain't got no harmony. You can't even focus on no kind of success. The only thing, occupation. Pretentious, superficial. We have scarcity, lack, poverty, and struggle. And then we have insurance, identity, check, and mortgage fraud. What you've done is, look at this exposure in the reverse. Somebody don't want something to come out. Yeah, the fact that they couldn't change. They could be dealing with the Pisces. All right, with this occupation and this pretentious energy in reverse, lack, poverty, and struggle, this is what you've been doing, right? Mortgage fraud. Some of you guys could have been, doing fraud, scams with this person. That could have been a way for you guys to level up to get that fast money. Maybe that's something else you was drawn to with this person. Yep, this is a very superficial energy. And this is what somebody does for work. They don't have no money. They don't have no real ambitions. They're a fraud. They steal. They're a thief. They use their energy to steal from people, to manipulate people, to bind people, to, yeah. And I feel like some of y'all could have went along with this person. And now you're afraid of being exposed about it because something could be coming out about some kind of fraud. Yep. Ooh, child. But finish. I want to come back up here to this discipline spirit. I'm going to use the other deck in a few seconds and get some more messages because they're both mixed, so it don't matter. What's the message for this discipline up here, spirit? Let's see what we got here. Work, job, or business. This is in the reverse. This could be about work. Some of you guys want success and you want the reward, but you don't want to put in the work. That's another one of your codependent issues. This is why you can't move away from this karmic energy. It's because you don't want to put in the work, to do the work, to have the success that you need, to bring you the peace, the calm, and the abundance that you want. You don't. That's the problem. You're not doing what you're supposed to do. You're not doing the work on yourself. You're not holding yourself accountable for your choices. Thank you, Spirit. Listen, I can't make it up. Illusion and confusion. Yeah, this is causing an ending. This is like the end of the road for somebody. They ain't nowhere else to go. This is all there is in this cycle. Yeah, let me get this other deck. That's all it is in this cycle. You know, you're seeing this. You're seeing the loop effect. How you keep going around and around doing the same shit, expecting different results. 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. Listen, wish fulfillment, that home life, but you don't want to put in the work. I don't know who I'm talking to. We already seen the energy of Taurus. These cards are mixed up. Judgment. Somebody's under judgment. That was flipped over. It's about you making a judgment call on what you're going to do with yourself. Are you going to continue to keep going down this road? Right? Yeah, because now you're afraid of being exposed. You were out here pretending that you was in boss energy, that you was, the whole thing was all peachy cream and everything was lovely and y'all had peace and y'all had everything you want and this and this and that. It was all a fraud. Listen, 10 of Pentacles, somebody wants to keep a secret of how they got this 10 of Pentacles. They're trying to keep it a secret, how they got it, and the fact that it ain't even like that behind the scenes. Somebody's about to find out how they got to that 10 of Pentacles. And it was through fraud, stealing other people's identity. Credit cards, check fraud, all of that shit. That's about to come out. And it's because you would not move, because you would not do what you were supposed to do and walk away from the situation, now you're going to be exposed as somebody, look, on social media, I can't make it up. Now you're going to be exposed as a fraud, as somebody out here that's a thief, right? That's identity thief, right? Because you would listen. Emotional manipulation, because you refuse to stop, let go. Not only was this person emotionally manipulating you, you was doing the same thing because you wanted the benefits of it. You wanted the 10 of Pentacles. You wanted to look like a boss. You wanted to look like you had shit going on, that you was on the right track, that y'all was making boss fucking moves. Y'all was out here stealing. Come on, man. Stop playing. And bragging about it. Listen, the devil, I can't make it up. Yeah, she was out here stealing. Knight of Wands, yep. Acting out of your lower vibration, your root chakra. Because you didn't want to be in poverty. You didn't want to be seen as struggling. You know what I'm saying? Somebody could maybe get their teeth fixed. And somebody could have an odor, too. I don't know what that's about, but I see somebody with flies around them and stinky, dirty clothes or some shit. What's going on in spirit? These folks out here in these streets. What's the message? Nine of Wands in the reverse. Unable to defend yourself. Not paying attention, not listening to your intuition, not making wise choices, right? Eight of Pentacles. Wow. The trash box. Look at this shit. Somebody thought that they was I don't know. Trash box. Somebody could be out here very promiscuous. Somebody could have, with that smell, somebody could have an STD. Remember I said somebody could smell? Somebody could have an STD. Yeah, somebody could have a body odor. Yeah. We have the Hangman and the King of Swords. Hangman in the reverse. Some kind of truth is coming out. The Hangman. Nine of Wands in the reverse. Putting your guard down. Okay, so maybe some of y'all could have been in a low place, you know what I'm saying? And you went back to somebody, or you went towards somebody. There's High Priestess in reverse that said that they can make you a boss. They can make things change for you in some kind of way. You put your guard down. You trusted this person. It's as if you just fell in line with somebody. You weren't even looking at the outward results, or the things that could happen if this shit went fucking to the left. It was all about you just wanting that image. Somebody wanted that image. The Two of the Cups, Three of Pentacles. Yeah, they just wanted the fucking image, but to what cost? Right? To what cost? Yeah, somebody's about to be exposed on social media as an emotional manipulator. I told you, I say somebody trying to bind somebody. Somebody trying to bind somebody's heart, in their heart chakra. Yes, yeah, to keep somebody stuck, to make somebody believe that they're their soulmate. Ooh-wee. That this is what it. Yeah, well, you know, your vices are the things that lead us, those things that we're vulnerable towards, those things that we idolize, those things that we want, that give us, that brings us endorphins, right? Those can be vices, right? Those can be the things that lure us into these demonic and these low vibrational traps, right, with people, because people see what the fuck who you are before you listen. I don't care what kind of relationship you going through. If you go into a manipulative relationship, a toxic relationship where you know you're just using somebody and they fucking using you too, that's a contract. Both of y'all know what it is. And just like this here, somebody knew what it was. They didn't think it was going to listen. The Wheel of Fortune, somebody knew what it was. They just wanted that fast money. They just wanted that boss image. It didn't matter what they had to sacrifice. Somebody sacrificed their own soul. Yeah, they sold their soul to the devil. Yeah. To work with this person, to steal from other people, to commit fraud, right? To come up. Yeah, this could be like somebody, remember I told you when I said that this person would let the other person wander as long as they came back? This is somebody that would go out and meet vulnerable women and shit like that, and steal their identities and shit like that, and go back to that person. After they ruined the relationships and created Ten of Swords energy, betraying people and stealing from people, they go back. Knight of Wands, I can't make it up. Yep, somebody's being seen as somebody that's very reckless, insincere, non-committal. I heard a fuck boy or a fuck girl. Thank you, Spirit. A good time. A good time and a fuck boy. That's what I heard. World, closing this cycle out. Shit's over the moon. Ooh, somebody is over the moon. Eight of Pentacles. Something about somebody. The cycle closing out. There's some. Oh, the shit that's coming out. That's the moon. What was held in secret is what's coming to the light. Yeah, this is a cycle closing out. There ain't no more protection. Ain't no more hiding. Now it's to the point where it's like somebody's being exposed, and now you got to make a decision on what you're gonna do with your life, yo. Because you can't hide it. You ain't going to be able to hide this. What's going on here, Spirit? Somebody could be under some kind of judgment, but there's some kind of truth coming out about somebody and what they've been doing in the dark. That's when they come out, for sure, for sure. Yeah. Wheel of Fortune, and it's happening pretty quickly. Somebody's not prepared for this. Somebody's didn't even foresee this kind of energy coming. They didn't see it. They did not see it. They were not prepared for this. Somebody was not prepared for this. And now they want to seem shocked. Somebody may even want to come towards you and tell you what they did. Just to like soften the blow of whatever they got coming to them. What we got? Temperance in the reverse. The Queen of Swords in the reverse. The Ace of Cups in the upright. And the Four of Cups in the reverse. Queen of Swords, Temperance, and Balance. Oh, I mean, that bitch lied. Somebody lied. I was confused. They lied about you. They was saying that you was this and you were that, or somebody's coming in with a bunch of bullshit. Somebody's coming in with a bunch of bullshit, because with this Wheel of Fortune that's turning, this is turning somebody's upside down in their life. They lying. This Ace of Cups and this Four of Cups. Somebody want to come in with that. I always loved you. You was always the one. Man, listen. This is somebody that's trying to save their own ass. Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. I can't make it up. Seven of Wands. Yeah, you're protected. This is somebody trying to come in because they broke. Yep, and they getting caught up. Look, hidden enemy. I can't make it up. They ain't gonna be able to hide that shit. Not from you. They're a false person. They wearing a mask. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Look, the black magic is. Look at this shit. It's in reverse. It's coming back. Whatever they've been out here doing. I did not tell you that somebody had somebody rooted. Somebody had somebody rooted out here. Yes, sir. Yeah, that shit, they're wearing off. Look at this shit. The karmic connection. The Four of Wands in the reverse. Nine of Cups. No wish fulfillment. Somebody chose wrong. Look, Seven of Swords. That's they did. They chose wrong. They chose to, Six of Swords, and ain't nothing they can do. They ain't no healing this. They can't move away the Look, the Vampire. Ooh, child. This is somebody may try to come towards you because they need your energy. They need your energy. They do. They can't get it. Listen, Divine Partner in reverse. Five of Wands. They fucked that up. Ooh, the Death card in the reverse. Look at that. Yeah, this is some. If this was somebody that you were with, this is somebody that this could have been like an ex that they always went back and forth with. You'll find out there's somebody in a relationship in their past, allegedly, that they claim that won't leave them alone. But this is a scam that these motherfuckers play. This is a scam. These people. This is a scam. These are scam artists. They get out there on social media. They get in other people's DMs. They start messing with other people as if they partner ain't no good. They trying to get away from them and shit like that. They get in your good graces. They get all your information. They start fraud. And when y'all start coming apart, or things come, you start seeing who the fuck this person is. They go right back to that person. They go right back to that person with all your fucking information, and then they start stealing and siphoning your energy and your finances, or trying to put shit in your name, shit like that, stealing your credit cards. If you had experience somebody stealing your credit cards and shit like that, or shit going missing jewelry, all that shit, that's this person taking it back to that karmic feminine. And if this is a woman, they're taking it back to the karmic masculine, because they're bound together. Hidden enemy, black magic. They come in and they try to do spell work over people so people be confused and don't know what's going on. The perfect scammer. Scamming 101. Scam 101. Pyramid scheme 101. Whatever it is. Whatever it is. That's coming out on social media too. Somebody's about to be exposed on social media. It could be like multiple people saying, oh yeah, I know that motherfucker. That motherfucker stole from me too. That kind of shit. Watch and see. Anyway, that's the message, y'all. I'm going to get up off of here. Listen, somebody's been called to get some discipline. The only way they're going to get away from this is holding themselves accountable for their actions and do what's best, do the right thing. Otherwise, listen. But I don't feel like this person. I feel like this person ain't got no discipline. So be cautious of this person trying to come back. They already done played you, collective. They've already played you one time. And I know you know who this is in your life. This is somebody that could not leave their fucking ex alone, that would claim that their ex wouldn't leave them alone. Some of them even could have came and said that they feel like their exes put some kind of spell work on them and shit. They was playing in it too. Deuces.